Welcome everyone. Today we'll have a Genshin Impact video to demonstrate how to get better summoning rates with the Gacha system, and how can we get 266% better 5-star rates. The concept of getting better rates is based on the game mechanics for Pity system. If we go into the details of each of the banners in the Gacha system, what you're going to see is you're going to see the guarantee to win 5-star character at per 90 attempts. We're calling this the Pity. Basically, if you don't get a 5-star within the 90 attempts, on your 90th attempt, you will get a 5-star character. Knowing that there is a guarantee mechanics in the Gacha system, we can now crunch some Excel numbers, and let me show you guys how does this work. Over here, I've created an Excel summary showing all of the 4 banners that was available since global launch. We won't go into Noel's banner too much because that banner is pretty much used up after 20 rows. The focus of the banners will be on Venti Limited banner, the Wanderlust Standard banner, and also the Weapon Limited banner. What you're going to see is I have listed the 5-star rates. Notice the Weapon Limited rate is slightly higher. The weapon doesn't drop any 5-star characters, and we can see the 5-star character count for each of the rows. So you can see each time you roll once, this is what you're getting, and those are the weapon rates accordingly. I've done the calculation to divide the characters and also to weight each of the units equally, and also I've counted the 50% chance up with Venti. Now what we want to focus on is this Pity rate and how does this work. The consolidated probability is 1.6% after getting your 90 rolls. What the game is trying to say is, if you roll 90 times, together your rates will be much higher than 0.6% into 1.6%. So what does all of those above number means? What it means is if you actually save up to 90 rolls on the limited Venti banner, what you're looking at is 266% better rates of getting a 5-stars comparing to just rolling once or twice or even 40 times on the Venti banner. And this boost of rate is achieved after getting accumulated 90 rolls on the Venti banner. And I also went a little deeper. I calculated the 5% character boost rate and also the boost of weapon rate. So what this means is, if you're rolling once or twice on the Venti banner, for example, you're getting 0.39 for the character, you're getting 0.21 for the weapon. But those rates will be boosted by 300% or 126% if you roll for a total of 90 times. Notice that the standard banner doesn't have a change of weapon and characters. This is because the limited character banner has a special system that boosts the rates of characters, which leans towards of getting a 5-star character with the Pity system. Now you may be thinking that, hey, maybe I won't be able to save for 90 rolls because that's a lot of gems. And also, what if I don't get all my rolls? Does this carry forward? What do we mean by the Pity counter carry forward is that each of the banners, so under each of the character limited, weapon limited, and standard banner, the Pity count will carry forward after the update or after the new release of the banners. So after the expiration of the Venti banner over here, we can see there's 9 days left, and also the expiration on the weapon banner. After those expires, the number of rolls you have made in those banners also carry forward for the next banner. So if you rolled 30 times on the Venti banner, you didn't get a 5-star, this will carry forward on the next banner. And when the next time limited banner like Klee comes in, you just have to roll 60 more times to get the 100% guaranteed rate boost, and also you get a 5-star item. Under that 5-star item, you have a greater chance of getting the character over the weapons, and you can see the difference in proportion over here. Similarly, if you rolled a few times on the standard banner, or if you rolled a few times on the weapon banner, those do carry forward. Keep in mind, those 3 type of banners do not mix. So 10 times on the standard and 20 times on the Venti does not mean 30 times. They are separate by themselves. Now it is very hard for us to remember and keep a track of how much we've rolled in each of the banners. So what you can do here is come to the history section, and going to the history section, you can select the type of wish. So notice there are 3 types of wish. The permanent banner or the standard banner is over here. Then I can start counting. How many times have I rolled on the standard banner? And after seeing that I only rolled 10 rolls, that means I need 80 more rolls to get a 5-star. Similarly, you can come to the weapon banner, you can come to the other banners. Notice here we can see the character event wish banner, and if I go back forward a little bit, you can see that I've gotten a Venti 5-star, and this actually resets my banner. After the banner resets, that means I need 90 more rolls on the limited character banner to get another 5-star. So if you want to keep in track of knowing what you're at with each of the banners, come into the history section and have a quick look. Now, if you do get a 5-star and you want to count your next Pity, it is important to look at the date of getting that particular 5-star. And this date will determine if this was the row before this one or if this was the row after. For my example, you can see that I rolled on the 7 PM and the Noel was obtained on the roll before that. So what that means is this particular Venti was rolled on the last pull of this banner, and I need 90 more rolls to guarantee a 5-star. The advantage of having this Excel table over here and calculating the exact rates and the rate boost for each of the characters and weapons is that we can determine what are the best banners for what I'm looking for. So coming back over here, if I'm looking for a 5-star character, especially the time limited banner with the new character, I'll definitely come to the Venti banner and I'll try to save for 90 rolls. This will boost my entire chances from the 0.39% by 341% chance if I'm looking for the characters. But if I'm looking for a new 5-star weapon to upgrade, I will not be rolling on the character limited banner. What I'll be looking into is the standard and the weapon banner. There is a small difference, although the rates are the same, because starting off, keep in mind the weapon banner has a better rate for weapons, and the weapon banner also have the limited weapons, which the standard banner does not have. We can see that the limited weapons over here are the Aquila Feronia and also the Amos Bow. The standard banner does not include those weapons, keep that in mind. And lastly, what if I'm not sure what I wanted? I don't mind a new character, I don't mind a new weapon, and I also don't mind that if my weapon rates are greater than the character rates, then I can consider the permanent standard banner. But keep in mind, this particular banner, the standard banner, does not include the time limited character, and it doesn't include the time limited weapon. And this is why you see most of the guys actually promote rolling for the limited banner for the character, and also rolling for the weapon banner for the weapons. While we're on the topic of saving for the 90 pulls for the banners, it is important for us to know how to save and get more Primal Gems, especially for the free-to-play players or the low spenders. So I'll make a special guide on this particular part after this video. Now just to briefly summarize, it is important that we do the daily commissions, all of the main and side quests and all the world quests, and after that, look for the chest. Those are the basic things, but they do stack up. They can stack up to 100 200 Primal Gems a day, and before you know it, after 20 or 30 days, you're looking at a lot more gems. The last part we'll touch on is the time duration of the time limited banners. Each of those banners are likely going to stay for 20 days after it comes up. So the 20 days for the Venti banner and also 20 days for the weapon banner. Now also keep in mind, if you are using your wish while in the time, it also works. So after 10 accumulated wish, you'll guarantee a 4-star or higher item. So that is guaranteed, even if you do the 10 times or the 1 times by themselves. As long as you accumulate up to 90 rolls on each of the banners, you will still have the boosted rates. To summarize this video, after doing the calculations, we can see that we increase our rates by 266% if we save the 90 or 80 for the pities of the particular type of banner. And for most of the low spending and free-to-play players, it is very important for us to focus on one type of the banner. If you're going for the character banners like me, go for the time limited banner. If you're going for the weapon banners, go entirely into that. Make sure you have achieved at least 90 or 80 pulls of those banners before you go into the next banner. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also click the bell for more videos like this to come. As always, I wish you guys best of luck in Genshin and also have a great time exploring this beautiful world. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.